you sheep.
Hello?
Good morning.
Morning, how's it going?
I love you. Good. Well, I'm making my own coffee, so that's a bummer.
Oh, that sucks. Sorry.
Sucks. Where's my husband? And I fed Max.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's gotta be so hard.
Turn off the alarm. About to have to open the door. How are you? Where are you?
We are driving to, we're driving through Kentucky. And there's a little bit of snow on the ground. It is insanely cold.
Good morning. I've missed vlogging. I just got back from our anniversary trip, and so I haven't like properly vlogged in another 10 days. We have a fun day planned today. My sister-in-law and brother-in-law are in town. My brother-in-law is here for a work conference. So this afternoon, I'm gonna pick up my sister-in-law, and she had a request. She's like, can we please go shopping? I'm trying to figure out my style and what I like, and I feel like you'd be a fun person to do that with. And I'm like, oh my gosh, absolutely, yes. She's a teacher. She like runs a musical theater program at a school, and her sizing has changed a lot lately. And she's like, I need clothes that fit, and I want to find things that I feel cute in. So we are going to go to the mall this afternoon. I also have a surprise for them. There's a spot called Raised by Wolves in the mall that we're going to, and it looks like just a store that sells like some like specialty kind of drinks type stuff, like bottled. But I got us a reservation at 6:30 because when you go in the evening, you sit at this fireplace and it spins around and it takes you into this like magical speakeasy. And they have no idea. I just said, I have a surprise for us at 6:30 in one of the stores. So that'll be really fun. And I'm also going almost a month without Jordy, which is crazy. That's a long time. I'm really extra thankful to have y'all because it makes me feel way less lonely. So that's great. Okay, just got dressed. I feel like a short sleeve shirt under this looks a little funny. I should probably switch it to a long sleeve, but I also just self-tanned last night. I'm like, I can't cover up the self-tan. I worked hard on that. Yeah, I look like a Girl Scout. Be right back. I would like to thank past Michel because she made current Michel's life a lot easier. When I was on our road trip, I actually placed a little Thrive Market order, knowing that when I came home, I would have snacks waiting for me so that I wouldn't have to go shop for them because I'm only home for 3 days before I leave again. I'm really glad I did that. This video is in partnership with Thrive Market. We're gonna do a little snack haul. Oh yeah. I got a couple things for me, for Max, and for my skin because Thrive Market has like all of the pantry staples I normally get, but then also home things, wellness things, supplements, pet things. These, anything Blue Ranch flavored are my favorite. These hippies, so good. I was out of flour. If you're gluten-free, this Bob's Red Mill 1-to-1 is the actual best gluten-free flour I've ever used in my life. Impulse buy. This is great. I'm supposed to start my period today, so I am guessing that I will be needing some pimple patches. I got Max's favorite bully sticks. Okay, I haven't tried this type of Aloha before, but I want to try it. Maple sea salt, and of course, chomps. I go through so many chomps. There's so much that I love about Thrive Market, but one thing is they have some of the highest quality standards in the whole industry. Their whole catalog is non-GMO, and they have over 1,000 different restricted ingredients that will not be in any of the products that they sell. I sort everything by gluten-free. You can sort by like 90 different filters if you're peanut-free, paleo, gluten-free, dairy-free, whatever. Just click those little boxes. It will only show you the things you can eat, and I just love that because I'm just like shopping away, not reading any labels. I save so much money this way as compared to in store, and then it's shipped to me and I don't have to go out and get it, and it is just the actual best thing. So Thrive Market gives me a great link, thrivemarket.com/MichelJanse. That's going to get you 30% off your first box if you haven't shopped with them before, but they're also going to give you a free gift valued at up to $60. And now I have some things to snack on. I'm actually gonna have one of these. This is a thumbs up from me. He doesn't even know it's coming from. I got you something, buddy. Oh my gosh. It's 8:44 a.m. I'm gonna see how much I can tidy by 9:05. 20 minutes, The house is almost perfectly clean. There's just a few last little things. I want to listen to 20 minutes of a podcast. Let's see what we can do. Ready, set, go. I cleaned everything. I wiped down surfaces. Everything's tidy. Lights are on. Oh, I just saw something that I want to ask you about. Oh no, I think that they already withered out. Okay, shoot. I might have ruined everything. I had found these bulbs out and about, and they were starting to sprout something, and I was like, they were just on the side of the road. I was like, they kind of look like tulips. They're probably something else. I want to bring them home and plant them and see what they turn into. But it was very wet there, and now they already look like they're like cracking and drying out. I wonder if I should like try to rehydrate them in some water or something. Dang it, I hope I didn't kill them. I want to know what they're gonna grow into because they both started to have 2 little sprouts on them. But if anybody has any thoughts or hacks or, you know, planting, are these dead? Is it too late? Like, will this turn into a flower? Will this turn into a tree? I don't know. I'm gonna try to rehydrate them in some water though. Still to this day, my favorite glaze out of any of the pottery I've ever made was this glaze. You know what my problem is? Do you know what my problem is? I need to freaking pick a lane. There's so many things I love and so many things I miss and I want to do. Like, I miss pottery. I would love to sign up for a studio here in San Diego. I miss tap dancing. Well, I actually have tried very hard to find an adult tap class in any of San Diego, and I cannot find any adult tap classes. I went to one like outside of San Diego once, and it was not. It was not it. I want to take more classes at that culinary school that I was going to. I want to dabble back in acting. I want to open a general store. I want to do too many things, and therefore I'm flaky on all of them, and I need to pick a lane. And seeing how fun it was to make that bowl reminded me that I also want to do pottery again. Isn't it crazy that we get one life? Like, there's like 7 lifetimes of things that I want to do. Speaking of hobbies, I had like very, very, very briefly mentioned in a video that over my break, I started reading fiction, and I held up my book and I saw someone be like, okay, you can't just mention casually that you're on the 3rd book of this series and then say nothing else about it. Let's have a little book talk moment. But I am on the 3rd book of Rebecca Yarros' series, 4th Wing. This is Onyx Storm. And I do feel I love it. I will say, if you haven't heard of this series before, it is literal like fantasy, dragon riders, fighting wars, there's magic. Like, if you would have told me the plot of this, I would have been like, no. In fact, my friend before my break said, can I pick one book for you to read over break? And I was like, okay, fine. You pick any book, I will read it. And she picked that, and I was like, really? Dragons? And then I loved it. And so I was proven wrong. There are some adult scenes. It does get a little steamy, but the thing that I've loved about it, my bookmark just fell out. So I'm somewhere around this. I need to re-find what page I'm on, but you know, almost halfway through the last one. I have not been reading much since getting back from break. My goal was to read a lot on our anniversary trip, but we were driving so much, I cannot read in the car, and adventuring so much that I literally read probably 2 hours the whole trip. But the thing that I love about this is the character representation in her books. Violet, the lead character, has Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which is one of the things on my laundry list of issues that I have. It's a syndrome where there's like several types, but I have the hypermobility one where your joints just like dislocate on their own all the time. I've dislocated my shoulder in my sleep. I've dislocated my shoulder, putting in a light bulb. And the lead character of this book has that, and she's considered like the most frail. She's very, very smart. She was not supposed to be a writer. She was supposed to be a scribe, which is like, the brains, the history keepers. They work in like the libraries, but she kind of got forced into learning how to be a writer. And despite her, some could even classify it as a disability, she was able to compensate for it and like modify things, wrap her joints, train, create a special like saddle for her to ride in that like accommodated her. And she's turned into like one of the most powerful writers. And I'm like, that is so badass. I consider myself to be somewhat frail in a lot of ways. Like, there's a lot of physical activities I just don't do because I'm like, I don't think my body can, and I just don't want to risk, hurting myself. But I have said several times, like on our anniversary trip, Jordy and I hiked 10.5 miles in the pouring rain. And I was like, you know what? Violet can do it. I can do it. I've like caught myself saying stuff like that several times. But the thing that I really like about Rebecca's writing is there is a lot of representation, but none of it is called out. So there's like a deaf character, but nobody says like, oh, this is Jasenia, she's deaf. It's just people are signing to her. Or like, it's never called out that Violet has EDS. Or like, it's never called out that Bree, one of the other characters, is LGBTQ. It's just like, oh, last night she was in whoever's room. And it's just like all the different representations don't define the characters. It's just a part of who they are. So it's just casual. And I think that that has been super sick. So I feel represented in this book. And I'm like, maybe I could be powerful and strong and badass. But anyways, those are my book talk thoughts. I'm only halfway through. One of my friends just texted me literally 4 minutes ago and said, I'm 66% through this book right now and it just got really good. So she's probably like, here. Now I want to read. But we got a busy day, so we can't do that. I'm hungry and I want to show you a little hyperfixation meal that I've had recently. I don't think I've showed you this before. The base of it is just 3 things from Trader Joe's. The shelled, ready to eat edamame. This sauce, if you like spice, is my favorite ever. It's like a jalapeno, cilantro, chili flake, garlic, cardamom, cumin. Super spicy, super flavorful. And then cheese. You can add to this by like making it a salad, putting it over arugula, adding avocado, like a warm salad. Or you can make some toast and like eat this on toast. So good. I am just gonna do a simple way. So literally all you do, heat this in a pan, add this, warm it throughout, top it with the cheese, let the cheese get melty. I like to do like a little bit of a flaky salt. Oh my gosh, on our anniversary trip, we stopped at this in Solvang. Solvang is so cute. I wanna go back and spend a whole weekend in Solvang, but they had this spice merchant and I bought a ton of spices. One of them is this Pacific smoked black salt. Look at how beautiful this salt is. Look at that. Isn't that so stunning? So I'm just literally warming up edamame, no oil, no nothing. I like so much spice, so I'm gonna do probably like 2 or 3 big heaping tablespoons of this sauce. And then I'm probably gonna use some of my Thrive Market crackers to have a little dip / eat with a fork little situation. And there you go. Literally start to finish, 60 seconds. High protein, high flavor, warm. I'm just a girl that always is cold. And so I want warm bowls instead of salads like 80% of the time. I made a very irresponsible mistake of not even thinking about getting an oil change before our road trip. And then it literally wasn't until the last like 2 hours of driving of our road trip that I was like, oh no. I was due for an oil change before this road trip and we just drove like 2,000 miles. I need to do that today before driving to pick up my sister-in-law downtown, and I'm gonna leave at 2 to get her. But my friend Haley just texted and said, can I just come by and give you a hug? And I was like, please, yes. So I'm gonna go run and do the oil change really quick right now so that whenever she's driving through this area, I can be back home to say hi to her. I just love the friends here. They're awesome. So like, I'm really thankful for that. And I'm also over this outfit and I want to change into something else, but I'll do that after my oil change. Let's go. Wow, I'm feeling very lucky. I just realized it's President's Day, so it's a holiday, and so it should have been busy. Not a single person in line at Jiffy Lube. And then the guy said I was very nice, so he gave me a discount. And now that went so fast that Jiffy Lube is right next to the spot that I have a car wash membership, so I'm gonna drive through for a free little car wash. Free. If you have a membership to something, free. That's how I feel about things. Our car does smell a little rough after the big long road trip, but they always offer you those like air freshener little things that hang from your rear view window. And I always say no because like I hate the way those smell. If those are in a car, immediately I get a headache. I'm just so sensitive to fragrance. But I have this essential oil. Sometimes I will put this on a dryer ball and put it in our dryer for like sheets and towels. It's the bergamot essential oil from Thrive Market because it's way better price there than anywhere else. I love the way this smells. I'm just gonna put a couple drops of this on like the floorboards of the car to make it smell a little bit more fresh. To me, bergamot smells like Le Labo, Aesop, like all the really, really, really nice brands that I love. So yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna go drip some in my car. Just a few little drops throughout. Oh, also I got this lighthouse tote at one of the, oh, wait guys, I have to tell you about this. Just a couple more drops first. All right, okay. All right, good enough. Haul from the trip. Okay, first, this tote. It was a little excessive. I was standing in front of a lighthouse wearing my lighthouse jacket, carrying this lighthouse tote, and I had my lighthouse passport in hand, and I posted a TikTok. In hindsight, I looked crazy. I'm now a proud owner of the lighthouse passport. Unfortunately, so this is the United States Lighthouse Society. There's over 600 lighthouses in the United States. And if you go when they're open, you can get a stamp from each one. The issue is lighthouses have crazy hours. Some of them will be like the first and third Thursday of every month from 11 a.m. till 3 p.m. And some will be like Monday, Wednesday, and Sunday, we're open from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. And it's like if you're road tripping through, good luck. So probably 60 to 70% of the lighthouses we went to on our road trip, which we went to a lot, were closed. And you can't get stamps when they're closed. But within this lighthouse passport, it says if they're closed, you could take a picture in front of the lighthouse, print it out, put it in this book. And then every time you fill out a book, you mail it in and they send you a patch. And so you can get like your first patch, second patch, third patch. I think that there's 60 slots in this. But if you get all stamps and no photos, you get a special all stamps patch. So I'm very in. I've drank the Kool-Aid. I am now your favorite nerdy lighthouse lady, but I will be printing photos of all the lighthouses that we went to that were closed because I went to them and I want my credit. Anyways, what else did we get? We went to this great little female-owned creamery and we ate all of their cheese. Obviously can't bring cheese home, but I got a couple things for my friend that did the culinary classes with me because it's her birthday this month. So these weren't made there, but I just wanted to support this creamery as much as possible. So I got red wine jelly, lemon garlic sea salts. What else did I get? What are these? I don't even remember. Oh, these were free gifts from the Sea Ranch Lodge. We stayed here and they gave us these as like little anniversary presents. Cute. That's their little emblem inside. I got this for my mother-in-law because she loves growing flowers in her garden and I figured she could have a bit of California in her garden. You can grow poppies. I got a lighthouse pen. This was Cabrillo Point Lighthouse, probably my favorite one out of all the ones that we went to. Your favorite lighthouse lady is very excited for all the lighthouses that I've yet to see. My girl Haley just left. We only hung out for like 20 minutes because she was like, I know you need to get back to work, and she had to go to work. So I love getting to see her. But she brought me this from our other friend Claire. Look at how beautiful this is. It has Michel Searcy on it. I love seeing Michel Searcy written out. I only have a few things with that on it, but it feels special. And it was literally on my birthday wish list for a cute journal. So it's so sweet. It was a thank you for helping to host her bachelorette, which was one of my last videos of last year. It's so nice. I'm gonna come back and do more work tonight, but I'm wrapping up some things. It is President's Day, so thankfully not too many emails are coming in, but I still have some things to do, and I'm probably gonna change into a different outfit for the mall before I go pick up sister-in-law. I'll bring y'all along for a little bit of shopping and for the speakeasy so that you can see it, Raised by Wolves. It is super cool. And a little G&O. G&O turned into siblings night out once her husband wraps up his conference that he's at today, and I'm really excited for that. But gonna get a few more things done. I've been yapping way too long today. I feel like this is gonna be a 40-minute vlog. And take Max out on a long walk before driving down into downtown. And I'm excited. Here we are, we're in Anthropologie. Mallory is starting a dressing room right now. She's just getting a ton of random things to try on just to see like which colors do I like as a starting point. So we grabbed a ton of crazy fun wild colors and we're gonna see what she likes. I think we're gonna go to Nordstrom after this is my idea. I love Nordstrom because there's so many brands in one store. And so you can try on like a ton of different styles super easily. So we're starting here in Anthropologie because we walked by it first, but I think Nordstrom will be probably a really helpful spot to figure out her style. Here's some of Mallory's favorites. The strawberry skirt, I love. I said it's like an elevated Miss Frizzle. And that's a definite yes. You have to. It's very like Reformation-esque. Between those two dresses, you lit up more in the floral one. Your eyes lit up more, yeah. We're now in Free People. She's trying on some pants, but succeeded with one discount dress for her at Madewell. And what are you? Moment of truth. But those look really cute. I love the width of the leg. I got striped overalls here a while ago, and I've worn them like every single day, and they have other colors of the same overalls, and they're so comfy, and I'm like eyeing them. But I'm not here for me. Husband is here, thankfully, because Mallory got enough bags to where she needed husband.
To where I need to be in a 90s rom-com?
Yeah, 90s rom-com. We are off to surprise. Any guesses?
I'm scared to guess.
You said there could be drinks there.
I did say we are going to a store, but I did say we should not go to the wine bar before this.
So I think that it's like a fancy like clothing or jewelry
this
store where
seems
they
like-
give you champagne or whiskey.
This seems like the
Ooh.
kind of thing that only an influencer would do. Mm-hmm. So it seems like one of those things that like somebody called you and said, Michel, we'd like to give you the fancy stuff.
I actually just got you a fitting appointment with champagne.
Really?
No.
Oh.
So sorry. Also, Mallory got some pretty great earrings that are Cezanne dupes from H&M, and
$10.
so
And they don't hurt my ears because real earrings hurt my ears.
because they're nice and lightweight,
Yeah, nice and fake.
nice and fake. Sometimes there's perks to cheap jewelry.
And I won't
Sometimes,
feel guilty if I
honestly, for big statement jewelry, it's like, why spend so much money?
Design would be the only thing.
The only thing. So, yeah. All right, we're getting close. Where are you going, Steven? Pretty wild. Wow, what a day. Thanks for coming along with me, y'all. The surprise was great. And then since my brother-in-law is here on work, they had a stipend for dinner that was completely reimbursed by the company. So we went and got some sushi. And so thank you to them for the sweet dinner. That was really fun and awesome. And I had a great time. And I'm starting a whole new vlog tomorrow because the next day I'm going on a little work trip, and guess who my plus ones are? Mom and Dad. I'm so excited. Going to Vegas, going to go see a private Kobe Kelly concert with Dad. I'll catch all up on it tomorrow, but one more normal vlog and then I'm going out of town. I'll pick back up the camera in the morning and I will see y'all in the next vlog. But thank you again to Thrive Market for partnering with me on this video. thrivemarket.com/MichelJanse will get you those couple things. It'll get you 30% off your first box and then also a free gift valued at up to $60, which actually, if you have gotten that gift in the last time that I worked with them, can you tell me what it was? Because I'm really nosy and I always like to know, and it's always something fun and different, and I just want to know what you got. I'm really tired. We were out for 10 hours. Stayed out late. It was a good time though. It's nice to see family. Okay. Love you. Good night.